immigration lawyer. That's good, yeah. You guys have a good 4th, yeah? It was actually my first 4th of July in the country. You know, I moved here pretty recently, so, you know, I'm just a humble immigrant, you know? I don't know why people always laugh when I say that, you know? I can relate to the struggle of my Mexican brothers and sisters, you know? The American dream does not come easy, you know? I came to this country with nothing but the BMW I was driving and a balanced investment portfolio. So it's tough out there, yeah. Canada's, you know, it's a little weak up there. It's not quite the 4th of July spirit. We have like one firework, and if you miss it, you're fucked. Yeah, we can't handle a lot of stuff up there. Like, we can't even handle flavors, you know? Canadians can only handle 3 flavors. Maple syrup, of course, you know. Molson Canadian beer, and salt. That's it. That's it. We don't even eat pussy because it's too zesty. That was a tough adjustment for me moving down here, let me tell you. But, you know, I thought about it, and I thought, you know, a lot of new immigrants have to do dirty jobs under the table. Yeah. Some guys in here thinking about moving to Canada right now. It's okay. Yeah. Speaking of weak countries, I was in France pretty recently. Yeah, fuck, they do not like Americans there. Wow. Wow, do they not? They thought I was American, and I was flattered, of course. They did not mean it that way. Yeah, this guy comes up to me in the street. It was during the Olympics. He comes up to me, apropos of nothing, as they would say. And he gets right in my face. He's like, you Americans, huh? You like your guns and your shooting? But in these Olympics, you win no medals in shooting. What is this? He's like, first of all, stop waving your cigarette in my face. You're 12 years old. And second of all, and you know, I stood up for America here. I set this guy straight. You know, yes, you're welcome. I said, second of all, we don't win any medals in shooting because all our best shooters peak in high school, okay? Shut him up. USA! USA! Yeah, it was very good times. It was very good times. Now, I'm not allowed in France anymore, but I'm not actually a monster. Of course, we should prevent school shootings, right? But I think people have crazy ideas. Like, they say we should arm the teachers. Come on, that's crazy, right? My mom, Karen, she's a teacher. I have a really hard time seeing Karen pull a Glock out of her cardigan, lay down suppressing fire, you know? I just don't think that's going to work for anybody. No, I think we should arm the kids. Hold on, hear me out. I'm not crazy. We're not going to arm all the kids, all right? Just the really good ones. Whoever reads the most books every month gets to strap up. Think about that. That would solve all our problems, right? Literacy would go through the roof. Yeah, kids would be reading like their lives fucking depended on it. Yeah, not a lot more bullying, right? You know, hey, you want to steal Timmy's lunch money? Fuck no, dude. Timmy just finished Harry Potter. Leave that fucker alone, right? Yeah. Coming from Canada, I love America. I love most things better than in Canada. One thing that I've noticed is a little worse, though, is the condition of vehicles on the road. Yeah, I've seen some mangled, dented shit out there. Holy fuck. I get it. Why repair your car when you're going to get in an accident the next day? That's pointless. I get it. But I've seen some things that I did not see in Canada. I saw a woman holding up her side curtain airbag to make a left-hand turn the other day. You know, Uber Eats is not going to deliver itself. I like that. I saw 3 men on a sofa in the back of a Ford Ranger going 60 miles an hour on Speedway. I found out since that's just a Tucson Uber X. But, you know, I haven't been in any big accidents yet, and I've been pretty good. And I think it just comes down to, you know, being careful who you're driving around. A little bit of profiling, right? Like, I come up on this guy in a van, no windows left, bumpers are hanging off, and a handicap license plate? You steer clear of that motherfucker, dude. He's got nothing to lose. That guy walks the walk, or at least he used to. Yeah. But people say crazy stuff like, hey, it's 2025, we should have flying cars by now. Thank God we don't in Tucson. Can you imagine? You'd see a 9/11 every day on your way to work. I'll never forget where I was when the second Circle K went down. It would totally be Circle K, right? It's not a cutesy, a Circle K. As a Canadian, we've been getting into politics a little here. As a Canadian, let me just say, I was extremely disappointed in the results of your election, right? Not because Trump won, that's hilarious. No, because all these celebrities say they're moving to Canada because Trump won. Dude, that's some bullshit, all right? The last thing Canada needs is more celebrities. Although we are running a little low on pedophiles, so. Yeah. Like, they're all saying it, I don't know if any have actually done it yet, but Amy Schumer says she's moving to Canada. Dude, I don't want that bitch in my neighborhood. I'm gonna break into my house and steal all my jokes. I'm a little more excited. Bryan Cranston says he's moving to Canada, and I really want him to remake Breaking Bad, but in Canadian, right? Instead of cooking meth, we'll be cooking maple syrup. It's kind of the riskiest thing we have going, but and I could help him translate it to Canadian, because it's a different language. You guys don't know this, but it's a different language. This is what it would sound like, Breaking Bad in Canadian. Say my name, bud. Fucking say it. I am the danger. Shove that up your hoop. I am the one who knocks. Fucking rights I am. Yeah. It's a disgusting language. You should be more impressed with me. American's my second language, Thank you. I can do the whole set like this and you just have to fucking deal with it. All right, thanks so much, guys. You've been great. I'm Jordan Shane.